Is this like a video game?
Sorta. But it uses the most powerful information processor in the world. Your brain.
Cool, so how do we play?
Do we have to read a bunch of rules?
Not this time. This time I'm the Dragon Master, and you are the adventurers.
Is it okay if I watch until I get the hang of it?
You don't need the hang of anything. Imagination is all you need. Close your eyes. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm.
So why are role-playing games so important to me? It's different. It's not like a video game. It's not like a board game. It's something unique. Role-playing games specifically target the idea that you, the player, are another person. It's called role-playing because you play as a role in the game. It allows people to express themselves in a way they might not have otherwise. It allows someone who's very quiet, reserved, introverted, like myself, and many of my friends, kind of come out of their shell in a way they can't in regular society. There is a bar area, and there's a,
I would imagine,
bar keeper.
that's our first test. That should be our first priority. Beat up the people who.
So you want to talk to one of the patrons?
I could sing. Take their money.
So I work with. I'm part of Green Room, and I am the game master for the role-playing club. So there's a big group of people, big group this year, and there are people in there from all walks of life. People that are really outgoing, people who are not, people who have busy schedules, people who have nothing else to do, people of different genders. It's people that wouldn't have otherwise interacted at all, are forced into a small room very close to each other and try to work together, which has mixed results.
Fight for Valhalla! I could
Keyword, consider.
I could have you two in the ring and use my magic to help you cheat.
Yeah.
They'll get tired since they'll
I don't need that.
heat it up.
He'll be contributing, so he won't become dinner.
Yeah, I'll contribute so I don't have to be dinner.
Yes.
I don't want to be tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's coming again. Pretty month.
But in the end, they do. And they're better people for it. Another way to think of role-playing is cooperative storytelling. So you have a game master or dungeon master in the case of Dungeons and Dragons. He's not the enemy. He is not instigator, but like in a positive way, where he creates situations, kind of the narrator of the story, and then all the players are characters. Just at ground level is just a bunch of like little huts that people live in poverty. Just remember to keep it separate from mine if you have your own. And then there are these large towers that exist in multiple dimensions at once, and where rich people go to live. Together, they create something unique to them, something that no one else will experience. It's totally original. So a writer writes a book, and then a reader reads the book. It's a one-way connection. Just whatever the author wants to say, that just funnel into their brain. So you play a video game, developers develop the game, players play the game, one-way connection. Role-playing game is a two-way connection, where the game master creates a scenario, the players respond to that, the game master responds to their response, the players respond to their response to their response, over and over, creating something new. I mean, that's what is really important to me, to create these meaningful connections with people. So as part of the Green Room program, well, independently, but the Green Room definitely is a big impact on it. I've been making my own role-playing game called Harmonia. It's been many things over the course of its couple-year lifespan. What it's always been is trying to open up options that, say, Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons limits. So rather than, say, magic being limited to just a list of spells in the book, I wanted there to be just a couple things, and then I make my own spell. Again, that two-way process. Rather than saying, okay, here's everything, that this is it, this is concrete. I want it to be open, to have people create things and let people use that creativity that they have, that they don't get to express in school and work in their daily lives, to make something crazy. Will you ever publish it? I don't know. I do want to publish it. Not because I want to make the money, but because I want to share what I've made, to help other people share what they can make. If you want to make your own, which I highly recommend, it's what I am doing, then do a little bit of research online, look at different books, play. You want to know how the genre works before you try and do that, or don't, and make a better wheel, reinvent it, but maybe you end up making a car instead of a wheel. So how do you get started in role-playing? There are lots of ways. If you want to play the game just as a normal player, well, okay. So you can get a group of friends together, get a couple books. If you want to go with like Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or whatever, get one or a few books and just read them and have someone be game master and see what happens. Which it'll be rough, but you'll do it. Another great way is to go to your local game store in Greenfield. That would be Greenfield Games. I know they have an event where like every weekend you can just come in and join a game within reason. But if there's a new game starting up, you can hop in. It's a good community, very welcoming. So you'll pick it up as you go there.